Before your feet ever hit the floor in the morning, before you check your phone, before the day has a chance to even say a word, you've already made a decision. Most people don't even realize it. You've decided what kind of day this is going to be, not based on what happens, but on what you choose to focus on. Do I look for what's wrong, or do I hold on to what's right? Hi, I'm Grandpa Chuck. I share real life stories and the hard lessons that came with them. Not to tell anyone how to live, but to remind us to slow down, think before we speak, and show a little more kindness to each other. You know, every single day, whether we realize it or not, we wake up standing at a fork in the road. Not a big dramatic one, not one with signs and flashy lights, just a quiet choice. And most mornings, we make it before our feet ever hit the floor. That choice is this: do we focus on what's wrong, or do we embrace what's right? Now, let me be honest with you. Focusing on what's wrong comes easy. The aches, the bills, the news, the regrets, the things we wish had turned out differently. We don't even have to look for them. They find us. But there's another option, one that takes intention, one that takes practice: gratitude. Gratitude doesn't mean pretending everything is perfect. It doesn't mean ignoring pain or loss or disappointment. It just means we don't let those things be the only story we tell ourselves. Because even on our worst days, there's usually something still right. A warm cup of coffee, a text or a call from someone who thought about us, the sound of birds outside the window, the fact that we woke up with breath in our lungs. Small things. And here's what I've learned the hard way: the small things aren't small when you stack them together. Gratitude changes how we see the day, and how we see the day changes how the day feels. When we choose gratitude, we make room for joy. Joy isn't always loud. Sometimes it's quiet. Sometimes it's just a moment where you exhale and think, yeah, this is okay. And when you start choosing joy, even in little doses, you begin to notice beauty again. Not the kind you see on postcards, the real kind. The wrinkles on a loved one's face that proves they've laughed. The creak in the floor that reminds you you're home. The scar that tells a story of survival, not failure. Life doesn't suddenly get easier. It becomes richer. And there's the part nobody tells you. What you focus on grows. If you focus on what's broken, your world will start to feel broken. If you focus on what's missing, you'll always feel behind. But when you choose to see what's right, even just one thing a day, your life begins to open up in ways you didn't expect. Slowly, quietly, almost without you even noticing at first, until one day you'll look around and realize your life feels more meaningful than you ever imagined it could. Not because everything went your way, but because you learned how to see it differently. So tomorrow morning, or maybe even right now, remember this. Every day you face two choices: to focus on what's wrong or to embrace what's right. Choose gratitude. Choose joy. Choose to see the beauty in the small things. Because when you do, you may just discover that your life was incredible all along. Thanks for watching. If you could do me a favor, drop a comment down below and let me know what you think of my video. And hit that like and share button. It sure would help out.